Hello everyone, welcome to SKU Dallas 2022. I'm Emily Keeley, Managing Director of SKU, and along with our SKU crew, team of incredible mentors and partners, including DFW, CPG, and Dallas, we are excited to share with you this cohort of all female founders. These founders, including Mortal Kombucha, Nakey, Pippy Sips, Omni Bev, and True Scoops, are some of the most innovative brands in their respective spaces, and we can't wait to share them with you. But first, I want to share with you some exciting opportunities happening with SKU in 2023. We've announced 4 exciting tracks to take SKU to the next level. First up, we have a food and beverage track launching at Expo West in spring 23. Slated for the summer, we have a Women and BIPOC Founders track. In the fall, we have a pet care specific track, plus our Beyond SKU track that serves the tri-state area on the East Coast. All applications are open now, and we are seeking mentors and partners for each track. Be sure to keep up to date with all things happening at SKU on our website at sku.is. Now back to SKU Dallas 2022. Alongside our best-in-class curriculum, we pair each company with a curated group of mentors to guide them throughout the 12 weeks of programming. We like to say it's like getting a PhD in CPG. We have a community of close to 200 mentors across the nation, from companies ranging from PepsiCo to Land O'Lakes and Bottle Farms. I'll let our CMO, Michelle Breyer, explain more.
SKU's blend of elite mentors from the CPG space and our best-in-class curriculum are really a powerful combination to growth and ongoing success. SKU has more than 120 alumni, including companies like Dude Wipes, Ora Bora, Siete, Epic Provisions, and Esker Beauty. Together, our alumni have generated more than $5 billion in revenue, and 90% are still in business. SKU Dallas could not have happened without the support of DFW CPG, which was founded by Richard Riccardi and Rick Jordan more than 2 years ago. With their support, SKU Dallas has flourished over the past 3 tracks in this very important market in Texas. Speaking of Dallas, I would like to introduce you to Io Egby. She's the program manager for Dallas, and she worked with the founders every week.
Thanks, Michelle. As Michelle mentioned, I've had the privilege of working with these incredible founders since day one of the track. The startups represent a range of categories, including innovative ice cream, Vietnamese cold brew coffee, sexual wellness products, fiercely branded kombucha, breast milk storage device, and these founders each have compelling stories behind their brands. Our founders, along with their mentor teams, have worked so hard these past 12 weeks. We have seen them grow throughout this program, and we are excited to show you what each of these companies can bring to the table. Each founder will be introduced by one of their special mentors, and I can't wait for you to meet them. In the spirit of SKU, sit back, grab a beverage and a snack, and enjoy learning about these fantastic companies.
Hi, my name is Bruce Henson, founder of Organic Brand Consultants, a sales strategy and fractional sales leadership solution. I've worked in the CPG business for over 25 years for Fortune 50 companies, and for the last 10 years helping emerging brands across the food, beverage, health, and beauty care space. Along with my other esteemed SKU mentor colleagues, I had the privilege of working with Becca, the founder of Mortal. What makes Becca different? Her resilience, creative energy, and pure grit to win. Becca's extensive sports background as a Division I athlete allows her to draw upon all those years of training and competing, including tapping into reserves when she's handling daily fire drills like how to find bottle caps to wowing the next national retailer across the US with Mortal. Over the last few months, she's had to handle major obstacles, and she's handled them all with grace and pure grit to persevere and develop creative solutions that have turned into major wins, which you will hear more about in a little bit. What makes Mortal different? Besides being a great tasting product hitting all the current consumer trends for functional beverages, key certifications, Becca's personality shines through with her incredible product packaging that pops on shelf. Shoppers can't miss the Mortal brand when they walk up to the shelf. It screams originality and has brought back fun into the beverage space. Everyone is drawn to Mortal. Becca's leadership style is one in which she brings you along on this unbelievable journey. Many times we had to buckle up to keep up with her, and she has this unbelievable way of drawing you in and making you want to help her win. I mean, after all, she's trying to bring Mortal to the masses. Now here's Becca.
Hi, I'm Becca Schepps, founder and CEO of Mortal. I'm also a Division I collegiate rower, a former pro cyclist, and basically, I love any type of group fitness situation. I'm also a Naturally Boulder board member and experienced creative director. I've worked at some of the world's best agencies. I've launched products with Nike and Google. I've developed campaigns for Yoplait, Miller, and General Mills. And I've worked on the launch and next evolution of many emerging brands like Yasso, One Bar, Unreal, and Bobo's. And it was while working on these emerging brands that I had the epiphany for Mortal. Because you see, we live in a world where there's a lot of chaos. There's climate change, political turmoil, the metaverse, sentient beings, deep fakes, and whatever is happening on Twitter. It's a lot. Food and beverage, it's a place where we can find joy. It's why some of the most successful brands in the world look like this. People connect to brands like this. They tell stories, they bring out emotions. But so many of the emerging natural brands, they're here, saying pithy things like let your light shine, flourish from the inside. They focus so much on benefits and attributes that they don't connect. They come off as inauthentic and unobtainably aspirational. And by focusing only on this natural consumer, they're not speaking to the middle, and they miss out on 85% of consumers who like healthy things too. Because the truth is, if liquid death has taught us anything, it's that everyone wants to be healthier. It's why the functional beverage market is $48 billion. It's not just the natural shopper. The majority of Americans believe that by drinking a functional beverage, they have contributed to a healthy lifestyle. Which is why at Mortal, we are not about this unobtainable idea of wellness where you gua sha and you rose quartz and you Reiki and you get your tarot cards read and Mercury's not in retrograde. We're about accessible and active wellness or optimization, and we make drinks that fight death. We're building a brand that currently has 2 product lines made with our partner and co-packer. We have Mortal Kombucha, which is real, traditionally made kombucha, live probiotics, and flavored with fruit. And we have Mortal Power, which is a prebiotic sparkling water with added functional ingredients like caffeine, collagen, electrolytes, and magnesium. Our 2 product lines offer different use occasions across a broader Gen Z target consumer. So whether you're looking for that ritualistic daily drink or what you grab to quench your thirst, what we're building is more than a simple product line. It's a full brand of functional products that help you fight death and make hydrating as exciting and thrilling as the lives they fuel. Because yes, the beverage category, it's crowded, but it is bland. Mortal stands out in this sea of sameness. We check all the healthy boxes without being boring. Yes, we're USDA organic certified, non-GMO, kosher, low carb, low sugar, paleo, keto. But with bright colors and bold branding and easy to understand flavors, Mortal is able to draw new consumers into the category rather than just cannibalizing from within. And consumers agree with us. In the same stores, we've experienced 147% year-over-year growth, and we've also taken off in conventional retailers like Foodtown, King Soopers, and United Markets. We've experienced triple-digit growth year-over-year every year since 2020, and we are not slowing down. And the continued traction in the market lands us at a projected 2023 year-end revenue right under $4 million. And this is really just calculating the opportunities we have on the table. In a snapshot, we want to bring Mortal to the masses. We're building a brand that can live in natural, appeal to the conventional consumer, and thrive in big box stores like Target, Walmart, and Costco. At scale, we are kombucha and other drinks that taste good that just so happen to be good for you, for everyone. Our team is full of passionate people, and our advisors, especially in SKU, have been amazing at nurturing our growth. Thanks for watching. I'm Becca Schepps. Yeah.
Elizabeth. I've never done that. I loved that. Hi, I'm Elizabeth Enderle, a beauty and skincare strategist. When I first heard the founders of Nakey talk about their brand, I felt a spark of excitement and knew that I had to be involved. The sexual wellness category is growing fast and furiously, and these 2 women are going to be a huge part in modernizing how we think about it as consumers. Shawna and Hannah are passionate, smart, fun, and incredibly authentic. I am so inspired by their mission to normalize how we talk about sexual wellness and how much fun their brand infuses into the category. They have endless ideas and inspiration to drive their brand. Throughout the SKU process, they've grown into social media sensations, making killer content. They've strategized an incredible product pipeline and converted an entire team of mentors into body and sex positive advocates. I can't wait to see what the future holds for Nakey. And with Hannah and Shawna leading the charge, I can promise you, the sky's the limit.
And action. Do I say action?
Hi, I'm Shawna.
And I'm Hannah, and together we're the co-founders of Nakey. Nakey is a female-owned body product and sexual wellness company, challenging the conventional standards of beauty and sex. And when we use the word sex, we aren't just talking about the act. We are talking about liberation. We're talking about the openness to express oneself without feeling shame around it. To understand how and why we got here, it's important to take a look back at where it all began.
Hannah and I were born in the 80s, back in the day of traditional gender roles and sex was still taboo. But we aren't traditional. We talk about sex a lot. On a trip to Cuba, we were doing what we always did, talking about sex. More specifically, we were talking about our vaginas. Cuba was hot. We were riding on leather seats of vintage cars all day and tearing up the salsa floors at night. And to be blunt, we needed some relief for down there. So, right then and there, we invented a product to solve our chafing, hot vaginas. We called it Muff Masque, a cooling, healing sheet mask for your vulva. When we got home, we researched and developed Muff Masque and later started our company, Nakey, to fill a void in the market. The world had changed. It wasn't the 80s anymore. Sexual freedom was being seen as a basic human right. There were public discussions about gender and sex that society wasn't having before, but there still weren't products for this new reality. So Nakey became a platform for new products and new conversations to reflect our new world.
As Shawna mentioned, the products that are on the market do not reflect our needs, our views, our lives, or the expansion of the meaning of sex. We are female-owned. We produce bold, innovative, fun products and content promoting sexual freedom.
The sexual wellness market is huge and it's only growing. People are becoming more open to these discussions and the products are now being sold at places like CVS, Target, and Sephora. We love to see it, but we know there's still a long way to go to change the lens and expand what the sex aisle actually looks like. With 63% of Americans indicating that their quality of life would be improved from a better sex life, this highlights the importance of this subject and the need for exponential growth. Our audience are Gen Z and millennials 18 to 34 who feel confident in or are looking to explore their sexuality. They believe that sex is a part of their personal identity and look for new ways to explore the conversation around their pleasure. Just like Nakey, they are fun, free, powerful, and loud.
After 2 years in the space, we believe we have a really good understanding of the competitive landscape. Our competitors are Truly, Fur, Mod, and Bush Bomb. The differences are Truly is male-owned, Fur and Bush Bomb are grooming specific, and Mod leads with discretion. We like to say that we're turning the dial on the sex aisle by being loud, disruptive, and expansive. We currently have 4 products on the market, 3 masks and a mirror. The Soother helps combat redness, irritation, ingrown hairs, and is perfect for post-wax or post-shave. The Juicer helps alleviate skin dryness, condition hair, and is great for pre-play or post-shower. The Rehabber helps ease discomfort, reduce inflammation, and is good for postpartum or post-play. Most recently, we launched the Gem, which is a genital examination mirror, and that really helped expand Nakey into the non-binary space. And it reflects what our mission is all about and the self-discovery around it.
Currently, our company is over 90% retail-based. Having no money for marketing, our entire play from the beginnings of our company was placement and retail. Our product was unique, and we quickly got picked up by Free People, then Urban Outfitters. Now we're in Revolve, Nordstrom, Hustler, Love Honey, and many more. We are currently in talks with Sephora, Target, and FitFab for the spring of 2023. On top of these retailers, we've partnered with Fur and their esthetician line and have made it into over 200 spas across the US. We want to continue to develop innovative products that meet the changing needs and trends pertaining to sex and self while making a little something for everyone. We have created roundtable discussions to ask our community what they need from us. Some of these products are a direct result of those discussions, such as Chafety Net, which is a sexier gold bond, and Salvation, a natural Vaseline for your dry bits. We will continue to make our community a part of this journey as we expand. As we've mentioned before, there's a big opportunity for us to grow D2C with the implementation of ad spend, which has been almost completely untapped for Nakey. Last year, we had some supply chain issues hit and were able to sell 25,000 masks to our existing retailers. This year, we've projected a 7x growth at 180,000 masks. We cannot wait to see what 2023 holds with the expansion of our retailer partnerships and D2C growth.
You've seen how far we've gotten just the 2 of us. Imagine what Nakey could be with a few added team members and proper resources for marketing and partnerships. Nakey is in the perfect position to explode. With all of our growth, Nakey promises to produce clean products that are environmentally conscious. We are currently partnered with 1% for the planet and will continue to align ourselves with organizations that we believe in. This is an exciting time. We have an opportunity to be leaders in a changing world. Join us on our journey into this important and emerging category. Let's make the world get Nakey. Don't put that in there. I don't know where that came from.
Please do.
Hi, my name is Scott Siegel, co-founder of Momentum CPG and SKU Mentor, with experience ranging from Frito-Lay to Welch's to startups such as Cambia Roasters. I'd like to introduce you to Kelly Williamson and Shelly Marshall, the co-founders of True Scoops. The first time I met them and heard their story, I knew I had to work with them. This is a company playing in a very large and evolving ice cream category. And True Scoops is on the verge of disrupting the category. Just imagine having the ability to buy ice cream outside the freezer. Spoiler alert, it's possible. By the way, I love ice cream, and True Scoops is so good. And based on their recent press, in real simple, food and wine in essence, others agree. As investors, we know it's just not the product that defines success. It's the people that make it happen. I've had the opportunity to work with Kelly and Shelly over the past 4 months, along with a great group of SKU mentors. They have a passion for ice cream and it shows. They learn quickly, they're focused on the fundamentals and accelerating their strategy forward. True Scoops is one to watch, and I can't wait to see what is next. And this is True Scoops.
Many of us have fond memories of baking cookies, brownies, or cakes for a loved one and enjoying it with a big scoop of ice cream on the side. But wait a minute. Why wasn't the ice cream homemade too? This was our vision when we created True Scoops, an add one ingredient, no ice cream maker required product that makes fresh, customizable, creamy creations. It's a new twist on making memorable moments with your friends and family while enjoying America's most popular dessert.
Hi, I'm Shelly.
And I'm Kelly.
Together we're the co-founders of True Scoops. From way back in 2015 when we met at ice cream school, yes, ice cream school, to where we are today, our mission at True Scoops has been to offer parents and kids a new way to create sweet memories. There's a really good reason ice cream isn't commonly made at home until now. Why? It's tedious, requires multiple ingredients, skill, and specialty equipment. That's a lot of work. Our process could not be simpler and takes only minutes to prepare. Like many parents at home trying to balance work and entertaining kids during the pandemic, I had an aha moment after making yet another batch of slime. I was desperately trying to find another fun, hands-on activity to keep my kids entertained. They craved ice cream, and I wondered why there isn't an easier way to make it. I knew other parents out there would scoop up this new concept. I also knew that we had to keep all these critical things in mind. Freshly made, fresh tasting ice cream, no ice cream maker needed, easily customizable to make any flavor imaginable, the joy of an ice cream shop experience at home, and made with quality ingredients. Following my business instincts and wanting to be the first to market, I convinced Kelly to be my partner in this innovative brand. After months of testing the initial formula, True Scoops was launched in July of 2021.
And this is where it gets so exciting for our target demographic, millennial parents. The ability to create something truly special with your family is a game changer. Imagine the possibilities and the consumption when your little ones have pride when they've created their very own custom ice cream, instead of them tugging on your shirt, saying they're bored or want more screen time. It's also widely known that cooking with your kids instills confidence, creativity, patience, and a desire to expand their palate with new flavors. But it's not just kids, it's the parents too. In fact, 84% of the parents we recently surveyed said that they would buy True Scoops. We know we'll win this demographic over with our 5 exciting core SKUs. Currently, we have 3 ice cream mixes, vanilla bean, chocolate, and strawberry, plus 2 sauce mixes, hot fudge, and salted butterscotch. The sky's the limit, though, as we have plans to tap into dairy-free mixes, sorbet mixes, other toppings, and sprinkles. And we already have something really exciting launching next spring, True Scoops 2.0. We're shifting towards purposeful packaging and improving our ice cream formula. But why? After a lot of number crunching and listening to our customers, we're so excited to evolve our brand so that we can grow in a sustainable and economical way in retail, also while improving the overall customer experience, including that you can make the ice cream and store it right back in the pint container. When you look at us against our competitors, we're a new, contemporary brand targeting a younger consumer, and we're certainly the first to grocery amongst our peers. This is our chance to modernize a dormant category with a product that has an 18-month shelf life and doesn't require an ice cream maker. We know there's a big opportunity for True Scoops to become the premier choice amongst ice cream lovers.
The global ice cream market is hot, and is anticipated to grow at an exciting rate of 4.3% from 2021 to 2028. Customers are willing to pay for quality, but are not willing to sacrifice the flavor of user experience. True Scoops meets all of the important criteria of our audience values. And we want to surprise and delight those customers when they find ice cream outside of the freezer. Look at cookies. They're everywhere. The freezer, refrigerator, cookie aisle, baking aisle, they're at the register, but ice cream is only ever found in one spot. True Scoops can be merchandised in any of those same places as cookies with no direct competition and can easily be merchandised with mix-ins, like cookies. Customer reviews of our mixes show just how important those values are. They love True Scoops. Plus, we've been very lucky to receive some sweet press, including Real Simple, Food and Wine, Essence, and more. After starting this company with our life savings, we are on track to meet our sales goals of $200,000 this year. That's a big leap from the $20,000 we made last year. With this growth trajectory, we're expected to more than double that figure next year at $450,000 and reach $2 million in revenue by 2025. Today, True Scoops can be found in all 10 Central Market locations, as well as 40 independent retailers across the country. Right now, our niche is corporate gifting and online subscription companies. Almost 80% of our sales came from this channel because, unlike a frozen pint of ice cream, our mixes are dry, lightweight, shippable, and good looking. Despite having the likes of Kroger, Whole Foods, Sprouts, Trader Joe's, and more knocking on our door wanting to carry True Scoops, we're also maintaining our existing strong sales channels like Snack Magic, where we're in the top 5 brands in the baking mix category.
So, who's ready to help us melt the competition and make homemade ice cream cool again? Thank you.
Hi, I'm Carson Quinn. I'm a SKU mentor, a former TV reporter, and now the owner of a public relations firm focused on startups. I get startups in the news for gaining customers, brand awareness, and possible investor interest. And for the past 4 years, I've also been a mom. For both of my children, I pumped for more than a year, and way too much breast milk was either spilt, tossed, or even just went bad because I couldn't keep it cold when I was on the go. And that's the case for too many moms. That's why I was immediately drawn to working with Pippy Sips, founded by Amberlee Venti. She's a mom on a mission to make breast milk cooler. And she's on to something. When I heard about Pippy Sips' first product, Maia, I immediately said, I wish I had that when I was breastfeeding. I remember pumping in the car before a UT Austin tailgate party, thinking anxiously that while I was thrilled to be free away from baby to have fun at a party and a football game, and yet there was no way my pumped liquid gold breast milk could and would stay cold and safe for baby to drink by the time I brought it home. So I swallowed my pride and tossed the milk. But if I had Maia by Pippy Sips, all that anxiety wouldn't have been a thing. I'd also have that breast milk fresh for baby. As a founder, Amberlee has an impressive and relatable aha moment story, and even more passion and drive to help more moms have the freedom to pump on the go, whether they're at work, at a concert, at a tailgate, or just need that freedom away from baby. #MomLife. She understands her customer as a mom, and more so in the ways that Pippy Sips can get into the hands of future moms through partnerships and other business channels. News anchors, sports reporters, and other influencers have already been using Maia by Pippy Sips, and that's just the beginning. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Amberlee Venti of Pippy Sips.
If you've ever heard this sound, it might be familiar, mind-numbing, and cause dread. It's a breast pump. Pumping for 30 minutes, 4 times a day, for months on end to feed your baby. And after each pumping session, more anxiety about what to do with your milk and how to keep it cold, safe, and fresh for your baby. Hi, I'm Amberlee Venti, the CEO and co-founder of Pippy Sips. I'm a mom of 2, and for each child, I pumped 4 times a day, every day, for 13 months. Keeping that milk cold and fresh for my baby was hard. And after having my second daughter, barely healing from birth, and then leaving her at daycare, I went back to work running a mental health clinic during the opiate epidemic. In between making sure people weren't shooting up in the bathroom or screaming, "I am the devil" in the waiting room, I was trying to store and cool my milk. I stored my milk in a shared fridge next to someone's week-old pizza or in an unreliable cooler every day. It's safe to say pumping was hard, but storing and cooling my breast milk was a job on top of a job. So one day, after pumping, I looked at my Swell bottle and a light bulb went off. I thought, if this thing can keep water safe, clean, and cool, there had to be a better way to keep my liquid gold safe and cool as well. But I needed to make sure it wasn't just an Amberlee problem. So we surveyed hundreds of women in metropolitan areas, and this is what they had to say. I'm tired of fighting with my employer. I don't know if my cooler keeps at the right temperature. It was then that we realized that millions of moms who are pumping every day were experiencing similar pain points. This inspired me to start Pippy Sips. We are on a mission to make pumping more accessible to all breastfeeders through tech, innovation, and beauty. After hearing from moms, we created a solution that didn't exist, yet every mother needed. Meet Maia. It's the first product from Pippy Sips. This is a first-to-market, first-of-its-kind product. It's like Swell, but rather than just maintain temperature, it brings temperature down and then maintains it. It puts safety, ease, and reliability into breast milk cooling and storage. It holds 10 ounces of milk, keeps it cool for more than 16 hours without electricity. This is more than 9 to 5 cooling. The temperature is digitally displayed on the outside of the bottle. It's compact, sleek, discreet, and can be thrown into any bag. Your purse for a night out or your work bag for a day of pumping. And it attaches to industry-leading pumps, so you won't need a new one. Maia is the only self-cooling, truly all-in-one portable product. The competition is an ice pack, a cooler, or a water bottle. None of these tell you the temperature of your milk. Moms spend up to $2,000 a year in an effort to make their breastfeeding and pumping lives easier. Pippy Sips is the solution that these parents are looking for. The breast pump market is a $2.74 billion market with 75% of these sales in the US because of our poor FMLA leave policy and societal support for mothers. If we get just 1% of this share, Pippy Sips is a $20 million business. The biggest opportunity is removing barriers in breastfeeding and pumping. 83% of women start breastfeeding at birth, but only 55% are still breastfeeding at 6 months. Because it's hard. Breastfeeding is not intuitive or free. And at 6 months, a baby can't have cow's milk or applesauce. They still need breast milk or formula. And the AAP just changed their guidelines recommending women breastfeed 2 years and beyond. With poor FMLA leave policy, lack of support for pumping moms in the work environment, and a dearth of innovative products, it is near impossible to reach this goal. Pippy Sips is primed to innovate here. What if these moms all had a Pippy Sips product? This is what their lives might look like. Maia gives moms their lives back. Now moms can go to a concert, travel, hike, work out, go on a long road trip without having to fret about pumping and then spoiling or tossing out such a valuable resource. Our customers expect technology to add simplicity and ease to their life. We are building a community of moms that are not letting breastfeeding stop them. Here are some of the reviews. Super convenient. Added simplicity to my day-to-day milk storage. We launched D2C sales in September of this year and are close to breaking even and on our way to profitability. In a couple of months, we got positive product feedback, sales started ramping up, and we knew we had product market fit. We're seeing a 127% increase in sales month over month and almost a 50% decrease in customer acquisition cost. We are ready to scale. Pippy Sips is more than a product. We plan to evolve Maia, roll out more options with more features like Bluetooth Connect. Our goal is to sell in big box retailers like Target, Walmart, and Bye Bye Baby, and get Maia on the top 10 baby registry list like Babylist. And we've already started conversations around our B2B model and working with a local mental health agency that employs over 80% women, giving us a possible sale of $30,000. We plan on working with businesses to provide Maia's and other Pippy Sips products to their childbearing employees as part of their HR benefits. And we are already working towards a partnership with the maternal care arm of one of the largest companies in the world. Here you can see our team that has a wealth of eclectic experience in product design, accounting, law, and team management. Join me in taking breast milk storage into the 21st century and empowering women to find a newfound freedom in motherhood. Help us make breast milk even cooler.
Hi, I'm Monty Ammons, founder and president of Liquid Sherpas and SKU Mentor. I've been in beverages for over 30 years, working with startups through multinationals. I've led development, commercialization, and scale up of hundreds of beverages across all categories and channels. But coffee has always been one of my loves. So when SKU asked me to help lead a team of absolute rock star mentors in supporting Omni Beverage, I was thrilled and jumped at the chance. Because Omni Beverage isn't just another coffee company. They make the best ready-to-drink cold brew Vietnamese coffee I have ever tasted. Founder Tammy Huynh, a first-generation Vietnamese immigrant, delivers authentic Vietnamese coffee culture in all of her formulations. Truly farm to bottle, Omni uses only beans grown and roasted at Tammy's family farm in Dallas, Vietnam. Having worked with Omni's founders for the past 3 months, I understand why their beverages are so incredible and so authentic. Tammy and Tony are passionate, fearless, and driven. They're committed to their vision of bringing Americans premium quality, authentic Asian beverage experiences. Yet at the same time, they're embracing suggestions from the mentor team for building stronger business and growing faster. They've been an absolute joy to work with, and I have every confidence that they will be a phenomenal success. So on behalf of the Omni Beverage SKU Mentors team, it's my pleasure to introduce Omni Beverage founders Tammy Huynh and Tony Long.
When you think of coffee, you probably think of Brazil or Colombia. But the world's second largest producer and exporter of coffee today is Vietnam. Yet only some people know about it. Hello everyone, my name is Tammy and this is Tony. We are the co-founders of Omni Bev, the world's first authentic Vietnamese cold brew coffee company. The name Omni means all. Our goal is to provide Asian-inspired beverages with a modern twist to all who want to enjoy them. At Omni, our mission is to elevate quality, provide convenience and access to authentic Vietnamese cold brew coffee. We want to share my country's unique coffee culture and bring a new profile of Vietnamese coffee to the mainstream market. I love coffee. My passion for coffee started when I was 5 years old. When I drink coffee, it reminds me of those great childhood memories I spent with my dad, following him around to all the coffee shops. Coffee is more than a drink in Vietnam, it's a way of life. In 2017, while visiting my dad in Vietnam, I discovered that my uncle owns one of the largest coffee plantations in Dallas, Vietnam. After learning more about the coffee farming process, the resilient farmers, and this unique coffee profile, my love for coffee became deeper. At that moment, I realized it was my calling to do something I've been passionate about. I want to share the Vietnamese coffee culture and the delicious coffee flavor with the world. When I create the Omni brand, I want our products to be unique. First, Omni products are farm to bottle. Our single origin beans are harvested directly from my family farm in Vietnam. Our direct trade method leaves out the middleman, cutting out the extra costs so the hardworking farmers can maximize the profit they deserve. Another reason why Omni is different is how I formulate the products. I only use premium, natural ingredients with no preservative. My motto has always been, if I don't want to drink it, I don't want to make it. The uniqueness of Omni's formulation comes from the blend of our coffee beans. We use my family recipes on roasting and blending the Arabica and Robusta beans. This method makes the flavor less bitter, more fruity, and balanced. After years of R&D, we launched 3 unique and delicious Vietnamese coffee products to share with the world. We have our single origin unsweetened black cold brew, a plant-based coconut cold brew with organic coconut milk, and the product that started all, the Good Morning Saigon, which has a splash of condensed milk, specially crafted to replicate the exact profile I grew up drinking. Our Good Morning Saigon is not just another bottle of cold brew. We bottle centuries of tradition and culture in this 10-ounce bottle.
American coffee culture has shifted recently, and consumers demand higher quality and diversity. Coffee sales reached over $100 billion last year, and RTD cold brew is the fastest coffee segment with a 25% CAGR in the next 5 years. Americans consume 400 million cups of coffee per day, and 55% of the category consumers drink RTD coffee multiple times per week. But it's not just the popularity of coffee, it's the rise of the most popular cuisine in America, Asian cuisine. In fact, Asian Pacific cuisine is anticipated to have the fastest growth rate in the ethnic food industry because of the increasing population and urbanization in cities across the US. Combining this with our competitive advantage that you see here, we believe the time is now to be part of the growth at Omni Bev. Consumers demand convenience, low sugar options, and better for you ingredients in today's fast-paced lifestyle. But it's not just the better for you that matters. More than half the coffee drinkers want to buy certified coffee that is good for the environment and for the coffee farmers and their communities. We're proud to say that for each bottle sold, we're giving back to the farmers who grow our coffee beans. This giving back, combined with the delicious taste of our products, has helped bring in rave reviews from our fans, and the media press has been loud and clear about our authentic Vietnamese coffee. And the velocity with Omni Bev proves our customers love our coffee. According to Spins, Omni is outpacing this category space with over 1,500% growth in both dollars and units. Omni's velocity of 3 SKUs per store per week places us at par with many of the brands in the top 20. Retailers love our product, and most even tell us that Omni's their new favorite coffee. We are the only beverage winner of the Core-Mark curated program, beating out over 140 CPGs that pitched. Core-Mark wanted our products everywhere across the country. As an emerging brand, we found ourselves saying yes, yes, yes to all 3,200 locations across 38 states with some of the major chains such as AM/PM, Rite Aid, and 7-Eleven, all in less than 9 months. As great as it sounds to be in so many locations, we decided to retrench and pivot our efforts. We consciously decided to re-strategize, focus on the Western region, and go deeper. We will focus on the natural, specialty, and food service channels where we have seen the highest velocity of our products. This strategy will solidify our foundation for rapid expansion as we move to shelf-stable products. We are both serial entrepreneurs, Tammy and I. Together, we have more than 40 years of experience combined in the CPG space. On top of that, we have an incredible all-star team with the right DNA to take Omni globally. Our 9 SKU mentors have over 150 years of experience in the CPG and bev space. They have their brands in over 100,000 locations globally. If capitalized correctly, we have a clear path to quadrupling our sales to $5 million in revenue within the next 24 months, with a healthy margin of 46%. We're going to double down on the channels that we've already seen an obvious market and product fit. And we're going to grow methodically and more broadly across food service and retail. Our strategic relationships, geographic location, and mind-blowing taste gives us a competitive edge. Our solid track record and consumer feedback proves that we got something exceptional here. We're thrilled about the endless possibilities ahead of us. Through Omni, we hope to bring the joy and delight that Tammy felt as a 5-year-old to everyone who tries it. Vietnamese coffee is a unique and incredibly delicious coffee experience, and we hope you'll join us in sharing it with the world one sip at a time. Thank you.
We get asked a lot, what's life like after SKU? Here to tell you a little bit more about this is our Investment Development Director, George Bryson.
Thanks, Emily. My role here at SKU is to leverage partnerships that create exposure and investment opportunities for our alumni companies. It's a privilege of mine to get to work with so many passionate entrepreneurs in the CPG space, and we're always looking to connect our founders with VCs, angels, and more to support them on their journey in sustainable growth. Please feel free to connect with me to learn more.
SKU doesn't just stop after our 12-week curriculum. Either through George's efforts of connecting founders with investors or our continuing founder education classes solely curated for our alumni. Our mission at SKU is helping these brands reach their full potential so they can create the brands of tomorrow. And that's what we hope you see here with these 5 amazing female-founded brands today. We're listing their websites here, so maybe you can cross a few of those holiday gifts off your list a little early. Thank you for watching.
Vagina, take 1. Slate.
Get over here!
Yeah.
Boom, take 1.
But first, I want to share
It's a privilege of mine.
Any suggestion for what to do with my awkward hands?
We haven't figured that out yet first.
Do I need to do the thing?
No, we're still rolling.
Oh.
It's my superpower.
See, you're funny.
That's the best I could do.
Oh yeah, okay, you want me to use them?
I feel like a baby. I'm like, what are these things? What do I do with them?
We're listing their websites here, so maybe you can cross off a few of those holiday gifts on your list. Oh my God!
Oh good, use some of that and to be real.
To Vietnamese cold brew coffee, to a best breastfeeding. No, I can't.
That's their tagline.
See? Sweaty, hot vaginas, to be blunt.
Do you hear my like heavy breathing or something? Oh.